Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is a reaction to a question that I was asked to forward to one of the mashayikh. And it is from a sister that is divorced. And basically, life got out of control. She has a number of children, and one of her sons is out of control. So she has described what he is up to. He's quite serious, and she is asking for advice, very simply. Now, we don't know that particular sister. The question came through one of my wife's friends. However, I see a pattern, and that is that in the West, women are highly encouraged to adopt a state of mind that they do not need a man in their life, and that if they want a man, they should be extremely demanding. The man has to fulfill all these criteria, and if he doesn't, then he doesn't qualify to stay. On the other hand, she isn't to invest herself in her marriage. She is there to be served, but she shouldn't be the one who has to cook. She shouldn't be the one who has to clean. She shouldn't be the one who has to take care of the household and, leave alone satisfying her husband in intimacy. All of that somehow is not part of the equation. So what we see is that we have women that do not invest themselves in their marriages for these two reasons. Number one, they believe that they can do very well without their husbands. And number two, they shouldn't have to invest themselves. He is the one who has to invest himself. He is the one who has to earn you. And then, despite all the financial and legal backup that these sisters are getting after they got their glorious divorce, we see that things get out of control very quickly. And can we explain how? It's just amazing to see to what extent most women have not been given to understand why the presence of a husband in a household stabilizes many things. And then, after this lack of investment and this neglect, they come running to the scholars asking for a silver bullet to fix things. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. But that's not how it works. So I would like to give you an analogy that might help you correct your general approach to marriage. You see, a man, view him like a car. There is an unbelievable wide range of cars available in this dunya. From the most luxurious, the most prestigious, the fastest, the most high-performing car to an old Toyota Cressida from 1978 that is still running with some noise. But the Cressida still takes you from A to B. It doesn't enable you to show off at the red light, to race anybody in town, or to be comfortable on long journeys. However, it takes you from A to B. And this is why many people until today, Assalamu alaikum, they get mad benefit from old Toyota Cressidas and old Peugeot 406 Kitty. What's up, Kitty? Poor little stray cat. What's up, my Kitty? You cold, little beastie? Where's your mama? Where your mama at? Go to your mama, little beastie. Where's she at? You see, with these old cars, they take care of their responsibilities. Maybe they work as taxi drivers, or they get themselves to their job, they do deliveries, etc. So we see that this old car has tremendous benefit for the people who know how to appreciate it and take care of it. So the car, you need to service it, you need to fuel it, you need to keep it, clean. Sometimes you need to change a part. Likewise, your man, you have to feed him, but not just throw food at him, just feed him with love. Just like, remember in your household, I hope you had that luxury when you were young, that your mother used to cook, and it was just a fabulous moment to gather around the table around your mother's meal. Well, likewise, you need to have the same kind of things in your household. Keep the house reasonably clean and make sure that intimately you protect him, because that is the word that the Prophet ﷺ used to describe this. Muhassan, protected. That's what this is for. And if you do these very simple things, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, you won't join the long list of sisters that ask questions on what the heck they're supposed to do now, that they screwed up their marriage and their life is a mess and they don't know the way out. Allahu A'lam.